The most common shape found in the nature is the circle. So it's hardly surprising that a number related to this shape has captured the imagination of mankind throughout the history. Of course, we are talking about the number pi. Today we will explore the story of pi in a little different way and try to derive its value using some simple calculation in MS Excel. So what is pi? Unlike other such interesting numbers, understanding the meaning of pi is literally a child's play. It is simply the ratio of circumference to its diameter of any circle. And the key term here is any. In the ancient times, when people measured the circumference and diameter of a circle, they noticed a strange thing. Obviously, for a bigger circle, both the circumference and the diameter are bigger, but their ratio remains constant. This means if you know the diameter, you can find the circumference. The logical next step was to find this ratio. And here our humble pi story becomes interesting. What is the value of this constant ratio? It was known that it is somewhere between 3 and 3.2, more precisely between 3.14 and 3.15. But no matter how hard people tried, we could never find the exact value, and it turned out that we cannot express it in decimal representation, and hence we need to represent it through some symbol, the Greek letter pi. How do we measure pi? Let us draw a circle and inscribe a triangle within it. Let us say that the perimeter of the triangle is A and circumference of the circle is B. It is evident that A is less than B. If we make it a square, A will still be less than B, but the difference of B and A will be lower now. Let us try to use a pentagon, hexagon, and so on. As you may have guessed, as we increase n, the difference between B and A will keep on decreasing. This means if we can make a polygon with very high number of sides, it will be almost similar to a circle. To find the perimeter of a polygon with n sides, we can simply use the trigonometric formula of n sine of 180 degree divided by n. Based on the formula we just discussed, we have n, or the number of sides of polygon, in the column B, and we will have perimeter in the column C. Now it should be n into sine of radians 180 divided by n. Note that you are using the radians function here. That's because in the formula the angle was mentioned in degrees, but in Excel sine function needs the parameter to be represented in radians. That's why you need to first convert it into radians and then apply sine function. Now if we drag the cell to the other rows, we will see the value settles down to around 3.14. And if we increase the number of decimal points, you will see that it is getting more and more accurate. We can also use the default function given in Excel, which is pi, and you will see the values are same. In fact, the values are accurate to 15 points. Well, all of this is okay, but where do you use this number? What is the practical utility of this number pi? Pi is so all-pervasive that you can see its presence almost everywhere. When an aeroplane travels from one place to another, the exact path and length is determined by using pi. When you locate a place using GPS, you are using pi. When you see a beautiful architectural dome, you are literally looking at pi. So that was a quick introduction to the number pi. I have attached the Excel sheet in the description box. If you have liked the content, consider giving it a thumbs up and write in the description box what other numbers you would like me to cover here. See you in the next video.